Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We have a winter weather advisory. Snowfall going to be from right now, basically, could start anywhere from now through about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're looking at 1 to 3 inches. This is interesting because you watch the weather people and they're like, yeah, there's going to be snow, but they don't seem too concerned about the main roads. They think it's going to be light enough where the main roads will be able to be kept clear, but you got to look out for icing, Cande. Got to.
Absolutely. It's been miserable walking the dog, I have to tell you.
Yeah. I don't walk mine down the street. We go in the backyard, but it's ice. It's a sheet of ice back there.
Well, yeah, most people do their sidewalk, right, in front of their home. Some people do not. And it's really treacherous. So I was walking in the street in certain areas yesterday, not to fall down on the ice on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been miserable.
Yeah, no, it really has. We're going to warm up next week. This weekend going to be chilly. By the way, tomorrow, 25, Sunday, 30.
Now, that game in Buffalo, I mean, they have been hit over and over and over. Yeah,
well, that's home field advantage, right? So
yeah, I guess so.
We'll see how it goes. I have a little something on that we'll discuss in a little while concerning the Bills. Interesting story. But for now, Cande, any of our loyal listeners who tuned in yesterday and did not hear our usual banter and chatter and all these things, I texted you early, like 4:30 in the morning, something like that.
Not even before that, yep.
And I woke up. This is the second time I've had this. I woke up, I'd say the first time was like 4 or 5 years ago. And my uvula, the little dangly piece of flesh in the back of my throat.
I know what that is, your uvula.
Yes, strange-looking thing. Yes, that's okay. It was swollen and inflamed. And when I swallowed, I could feel it. And, I was just...
But it wasn't strep throat.
No, but I could not, I could drink, I could have, if I chewed it well, I could, eat my food. That was okay, but it was very raw and inflamed, and I'm like, I cannot talk for hours and hours and risk whatever, so
And now it's not? I mean, it went away that quickly?
So I get a doctor appointment as soon as they open yesterday. I call them up, I get in, and first of all, they tested me for strep, flu, and COVID. I knew I didn't have any. Nothing hurt. I felt fine otherwise, and it all came back negative. And the doc looked at it, and I was pushing for an antibiotic or a steroid, something, I just wanted to get some medicine to make sure this thing went down. And the doc would not go for it. They said, listen, it's going to heal itself. I don't see anything to be worried about. Yes, it's a little inflamed. You're going to be fine. It's a viral thing. I see it all the time. It's going to go away in the next day or two.
What causes that?
He said it's a viral...
To attack that little bubbly thing.
I don't know.
Now, do you have your tonsils?
I do have my tonsils, yeah.
And it wasn't your tonsils?
No, tonsils were fine.
Interesting. I don't have my tonsils, but when I went for my deviated septum,
mm-hmm.
The first thing the doctor looked at was my uvula. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Anyway, because some people have a very large one, just born that way, right? And it can impact the way you breathe. And they have a procedure where they shave it down. They make it smaller. That was not my problem. My problem, I have a small one. My problem was obviously my deviated septum. But I'm wondering, yours too large?
I'm not shaving anything in the back of my throat. That's not happening. Cande, I've made it 50 years with this uvula. There is no shaving going on. By the way, a quick Google search of uvula, Wikipedia page, will tell you that it is quite important. It stops food and thing and whatever. Like I guess.
No, we want it. They're not going to take it out.
No, but do you know that it directs food down the proper pipe so it doesn't go into the nasal cavity.
Thank you, Uvula. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, I woke up and I'm like, oh, I can't do this. But now this, so
I got a text. I was literally laying in bed, contemplating getting up, and you texted me, and I said, good night, and I slept for another hour.
I love that. You didn't seem too concerned, I have to say.
No, I was like, yeah. Good night.
Yeah, there was very little concern on your part. That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
Feel better. What do you want? What do you want me to say?
Yeah, but there was no heart. There was no... it was just feel better.
I'm reading about your uvula at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think
it was a lengthy little text, and then it said, drop in traffic, whatever the phrase was that you... And I said, oh, good night.
Yeah, I didn't really feel the love, I gotta say.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I did
okay.
think of you yesterday, but yesterday I had my teeth whitened, which is more lengthy than I realized. So I was there for well over 3 hours.
Whoa.
3 not 3 hours. Excuse me. No, I'm wrong. I was there for 2 hours.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a lengthy sort of thing. They have to do an impression because then they make these things you can take home and continue the whitening process. So while I thought of you and I wanted to text you, I was incapable of that yesterday afternoon. I was there from 2 until 4, and this morning I can't I'm on white food. Anything that's white I can eat.
You can't have coffee.
No.
Oh, my.
Because it takes 2 days to let it, settle in. They look great. It should improve even over 2 days. So, no. Yesterday I had plain pasta and no coffee today.
So how do you feel about the whitening process?
I think it looks much better, and it's supposed to get better than it already looks. So I'm pretty satisfied.
All right. Hey, listen, that to come out of a procedure or process... not knowing how it's going to be and thinking you see results already, that's very good, I'd say.
Very good. And I would never smile in pictures because I didn't like the yellowing of my teeth. So now you might see my teeth again.
Oh, my God. We're going to see Candy smile. Wow. That is a beautiful thing.
My mother always said to me, smile. You look so much better when you're smiling.
Between the two of us, Candy is she can only eat white food for a couple of days. I'm over here gargling salt water and whatever I'm doing. Oh my God. Yeah, we got our moments, don't we?
But it's Friday, so it's all okay. And tomorrow, I'll enjoy the coffee that much more.
That is very good. So by tomorrow morning, you're allowed to have coffee.
Yes. Nothing yesterday, nothing today.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm happy to, I did not want to have
it's not just coffee. It's anything. Berries.
Right, of course. Anything dark. Yeah, of course. I'm happy that I'm back, though, today for Friday, because I didn't want to have Thursday and Friday, and, I like to keep the show going, Candy. We have things to talk about,
That's my man. That's wonderful. Great. Yeah. I was hoping you would stay off another day. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. So let's start this way, Candy. Do you know that in Buffalo, they're building a new stadium, okay?
I do, yes.
All right. So right now it's like a pit. It's literally a pit. They haven't really, it's not really underway. It's underway, but not, it's like a pit, okay? So on December 10th, I think it was, a Bills fan, you know how crazy the Bills fans are, right?
We saw it this weekend.
They jump through tables, and it's like a whole thing. It's crazy.
Insane.
The Bills Mafia, they call them. Somebody slipped or fell into the pit. Now, don't ask me how deep this pit is, but this construction that they're doing, somebody fell into it on December 10th, and on that day, the Bills won. And then the next week, somebody said, maybe it's like a thing. Maybe we should have someone jump in this pit every week. So every week since then, someone has, quote-unquote, sacrificed themselves by jumping into the pit. And by the way, many of them have gone to the emergency room for different injuries.
I bet.
Okay? And they've done it every week, and the Bills haven't lost since they started jumping into this pit. So, yeah, again,
They'll be
I don't know.
jumping again this weekend.
They will. I don't know how deep it is or whatever. But apparently, the local television is not reporting these things because they don't want to encourage people to jump into the pit. So they haven't been reporting it. Yeah.
But they'll be jumping. No
They're
doubt.
crazy. Man.
Yeah, they're crazy. Did you see them? One guy with his shirt off, sledding down the seats because they were all snow covered. They're insane.
Candy, I'll give you one better. Did you see in the parking lot before the Pittsburgh Steelers game last week, 4 guys together on a giant pile of snow? Imagine a snowplow pile of snow. Picture it's, 10, 12 feet high.
Yes.
4 guys, all holding hands. I'm not making this up. I watched this many times. They're all holding hands. At the same time, they jump off this 12-foot pile of snow onto a folding table that is lit on fire.
Oh my goodness, boys.
Oh my God. I mean, they're out of their minds. Yeah, so.
They are. But
we'll see.
I find it entertaining. So do your thing, Buffalo. Do your thing.
Yeah, but listen, they're an easy team to root for sure. So
yes,
we will. My
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law,
He must be out of his mind.
Paul, my brother-in-law, yeah, he big fan, big Bills fan. So, and Bruce in our office, Bruce, big Buffalo fan. So we got a lot going on here with this game on Sunday night. Candy, we got plenty to get to. I'm going to tell you about a warning. What people are doing, they saw on TikTok, and now they're doing with caffeine. You wait till you hear this. Crazy.
Oh, no.
I have a challenge for you. Could you spend a month without your cell phone? Could you go a month?
I couldn't work, but,
All right.
I don't know.
We'll get into it because there's a prize at the end of it. I'll tell you how you can get involved. Plenty more. We got your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment up about 8:12. A snow advisory, 1 to 3 inches. The roads will be slick. Be careful out there. Snow from now till about 4 or 5 p.m. Just be careful driving out there. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.